Java Programming Topic 9, Java Strings. And today, guys, welcome to our channel, and we have our topic for today, Java Strings. And please do not forget to like and subscribe our channel. Okay, so let's go. And we are going to this one, guys, our topic, Java Strings. So strings are used for storing text. So this could be your name, what else, title of your title. So another string variable contains a collection of characters like letters, no, surrounded by double quotes. So as you can see here in our code, we have this one, hello SirParts online. We declare a variable string. The name of our variable is greeting, and the data type is string, and this is the value. We put the hello SirParts online in a double quotation, inside the double quotation, and on this part we try to display the value of the variable greeting. Okay, so we will try to run this particular program. Okay, so we're going to go to our file location. Okay, where is that? C, then Java codes. Java codes. Java code, guys. Here we go. Java code, and we're going to click run. If you're not able to modify the run, you modify that and change this one. The name of the program is strings.java. Then you have this Java strings. So let's try to click that, and there you go. You're able to see this text, hello SirParts online. Okay, so let's go back to our code. Okay, so that's our first program, no? In strings. We create a string greeting, and we have another program here in which we are going to measure length, no? String length. So a string in Java is actually an object which contains methods that can perform certain operations on strings. For example, the length of the string can be found with the length method. So we have this sample program. Okay, let's try to remove the comment. Okay, then let's try to save this one. Then okay, let's run. And here we go. The output. Length of the txt string is 29. So let's try to see our code. Let's count if that's really 29. The text is this song, and I have a joke here, guys. How many letters are there in the alphabet? So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Okay, so how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. There are 29 text characters in our string. The name of our string is text, and here we use the method .length, no? .length method to get that particular number, no? And this is our concatenation of this particular string and the data, no? The length. That is why this is the output 29. So I hope you understand our topic about how to get the length of a string. So let's try to disable this particular line of code by putting multi-line comment. And we will be discussing another string methods here. We have more string methods. So there are many string methods available. For example, to uppercase and to lowercase. So to uppercase makes the string in capital letters, while to lowercase makes the string in lowercase. So here are sample. Let's try to enable this one by deleting the multi-line comment symbol. So we have click strings. We have here the text, and this is the value of hello SirParts online subscribers, the text, and in this particular line, we are going to capitalize all of these hello SirParts online subscribers, and below you have the text in lowercase. So let's try to save this and run the program, our batch file. Okay, there you go. You have here all capital letters, hello SirParts online subscribers, and below all are in lowercase letters. So that's it, guys, and let's proceed to the next topic is finding. Before that, we need to disable our program. To disable that, we need to have multi-line comment so that particular code will not be treated as a comment. So next step is finding a character in a string. So we have the index of method returns the index, which is the position of the first occurrence of the specified text in a string that includes white space. So Java counts positions from 0. 0 is the first position in a string, 1 is the second, 2 is the third, etc. So let's try to enable the code. So this is the code. This is the code for that. Here we are able to have a string which is equivalent to please locate where chess occurs, and we try to look for the text for chess. So let's try to save this one. So this is the txt index of chess, and let's try to run. Okay, and the index is 21. So let's try to count in our code if that's really 21. So we have 0. So the beginning of the text is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. So that's correct, guys. So okay, so that's the how to look for the index of the word chess. Okay, then let's try to disable this so that we could try the next topic. So next topic is all about string concatenation. So string concatenation. String concatenation, the plus operator can be used between strings to combine them. This is called concatenation. So this is our sample. Let's try to disable multi-line comments. So we have here our two strings. There are two strings here, first name and last name. These are all variables with data type of string. Okay, so as we remember, there are two types of data type. We have the what was that? I forget. The int, the byte, they are called the primitive data types. And the string is a data type that is not primitive, non-primitive. So usually your guide or your tip to determine whether it's a primitive or not is the capitalization of that particular data type. So non-primitive data types are capitalized, so same as here in string. So where is the concatenation part here? The symbol plus, okay, this is the one that joined the next. This one is a string that is empty, a space, so that there would be a space between SirParts and online. So let's try to run that one. Let's save, and then let's try to click run. There you go, you have the space here on SirParts online, so that variables, two strings are connected using the plus operator. This one, the plus symbol. And so let's try to enable this one. And our next is, you can also use the concat method to concatenate strings. So here, let's try to enable our code by deleting our comment, and let's save. As you can see here, instead of using the word the plus symbol, we use that concat to connect first name and last name. So let's try to save and run this one. Okay, where is that? Okay, click run. Okay, then you have SirParts online. So the problem with that is there's no space between the two, and you can solve that in many ways. I think you can do that by simply having a space here. That could be done. Okay, so let's try to run again. Okay, so you have a space because I put a space on our variable. Okay, so let's try to disable this one so that we could go to the next topic. Next up is all about adding numbers and strings. So adding numbers and strings, Java uses the plus operator for both addition and concatenation. Numbers are added, strings are concatenated. So if you add two numbers, the result will be a number. So this is an example. Let's try to enable this one. Save. And we are going to double click the run.bat file. There you go, you have the answer 30. The answer 30 for the numbers x and y. We have three variables here, x, y, and z. X, you store 10 to x, which the data type is integer, and you store 20 to y. And then there's a process here where z is equal to x plus y, and in this case we display z, and 10 plus 20 is 30. So that is what we are seeing here, 30, the output. Okay, so that is, so if you add two numbers, the result would be number. So what if we add two strings? So if you add two strings, the result will be a string concatenation. So this is our example program. Let's try to disable and save this one. It's our multi-line comments, and we declare x, y, and z as string. So the result of this would be 10, 20. So let's try to save and run this particular program, and there you go, the answer is 10, 20 because all of that are string. So let's try to disable this one, putting a multi-line comment, and we will proceed to the next effect. So there you go, if you add a number and a string, the result will be a string concatenation. So this program, let me enable this by deleting the multi-line comments. What we have here is a data type, a variable x with a data type of string and a value of 10. Take note, this is put inside a double parenthesis now because that is a string. And we also have here a variable y with a data type integer and the value is 20. So this is the operations. We have the operations and we have that string z equals x plus y. Then we print z. So let's try to see what would happen if this would be the case if you have a number and a string. So based on the definition here, it will be a string concatenation. So we will be expecting that the result would be 1020. Let's check. Yes, that's 1020. Okay, and let's go back to our code. Let's try to disable this one, and let's proceed to the next topic, which is special characters on strings. So because strings must be written with quotes, Java will misunderstand the string and generate an error. For example, you have here string text, we are the so-called Vikings from the north. So this one, there will be an error because there's two double quote. There's a double quote inside your double quote. So accordingly, the solution is to avoid this problem is to use the backslash escape character. So this is the backslash escape character. It turns special characters into string characters. So what are they? So we have a single quote for a single quote, backslash double quote for a double quote. So if you want to display a double quote, you need to have this escape, this backlash. Okay, then this one for the backlash. So let's try to run our program using our first example, which is the double quote. What we did, this is the critical part in this particular lesson. This one backslash escape character, and we add double quote, so we could have a double quote here. So let's try to run. Let's save and run the program. So we can see here that there's a double quote, and we were able to do that. And let's try to see if ever we don't know about this one. So we are going to put the double quote here, and let's try to save. And let's try to see what is the output of what's the error of that particular program. So let's try to run. Okay, so there you go. Strings Java 156 error, semicolon, expected. So as you can see there, this is the correct symbol, and also here, and the error is 2. We were not able to put the backlash character. So to solve that, what we're going to do is we have to add this one. Okay, now this one and this one. So let's try to save and then run our file. There you go. You can now see the double quote for the Vikings. Okay, so let's proceed to the next. So what we need to do is we're going to put this in the multi-line comment so that it will not run. And our next would be the sequence, no? Sequence single quote, search a single quote in a string. So let's try to see our example by enabling this particular line of code. Save, and then okay, so it's all right. So single quote appears in the word it's all right, so it's correct. What if we don't know about it? So what we do is we just do that. Let's try to save. If let's see what would be the error. Okay. still okay. Did I save the file? Just a question, did I save the file? Let's save. And let's try to run again. And it worked. See, it just worked. So it's not a problem. Let's proceed now to the next, which is sequence. This one, our next topic, sequence backslash. Okay, this one. So let's try to disable this one, disable this, and try to run that program. Same process, same procedure. And you have here the character lang, it's called backslash. The character backslash is called backlash. So that is correct. And let's say, for example, if we will do something like this, let's try to delete that if it still works. Let's try to click run, and there you go, there is an error, guys. There is an error. So to fix that, you go to the program, and let's try another one, and hopefully we were able to solve the problem. There you go, we were able to solve the problem. And we will now proceed to the next. These are called other common escape sequences that are valid in Java. So we have new line, wherein you could use a new line of text. We have the carriage return, the tab, the backspace, and the form feed. So we have here our program. This is our last program, and we are going to table this. And on this program, we have the variables: text, text2, text3, text4, and text5. So here on hello \n, the output would be the word hello, and then the next line is the JRM issue. Then let's try to run so that you could see the different output for this particular program. Okay, so let's try to compare this with our code, the code and the result. So here's the result. You have there hello JRM issue. JRM issue is in new line because of this particular code. Then the next one is Shokon, and what happened to Shokon? R. What was R? R is for carriage return. I think it's carriage return is enter, if I'm not mistaken. So that's why from JRM issue, Shokon displayed below that because of the carriage return \r. And the next is hello internationalization. There is a tab. You see the space here, the big space, because of that particular tab. And the last one is there's a text inside here. I think that's a form-filled symbol. And that's it. We were able to display the corresponding output using the different special characters. So okay, so thank you very much for watching, and I hope you're able to learn about Java strings. And please feel free to do some comments. I promise to reply all of your comments about our topic Java strings. And thank you very much for watching, and please do not forget to like and subscribe and share to your friends who are fan of using Java programming language. Thank you very much. Always remember, learning is lifetime. Bye.